Welcome back to the part 5th of our epic France travel series. Today we are taking you on a sun-soaked journey to the breathtaking south of France, where natural beauty and luxury come together in the most spectacular way. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you're excited about this journey, and leave a comment telling us which part of the south of France you're most eager to explore. Bonjour everyone, welcome to our channel Nikita Next Quest. In this video, we'll take you with us to the famous spots named south of France. So right now we are in Saint-Raphaël. We are staying here in our Airbnb and we are covering all the places which are nearby like Cannes, Nice, Provence, all the famous spots where you can eat, where you can spend your day. So let's start the journey with us. We'll take you to all the famous points of south of France. If you have been following us along, you know that we have already explored the city of light, Paris. You can check out our Paris video on our channel. After spending a few magical days in Paris, we set off on a one-week summer adventure in the south of France. In south of France, we made Saint-Raphaël as our base, and then we explored Cannes, Montauroux, Nice, then Saint-Jacques-Ferrat, followed by Monaco, and in the end, Aix-en-Provence. So after a 5-hour train ride from Paris, we reached Cannes, and from there we took cab to Saint-Raphaël, which is a 40 minutes ride on a scenic route. And we chose Saint-Raphaël as our base because it is ideally situated near some of the most iconic destinations of French Riviera, like Cannes, Nice, Monaco and Provence. Saint-Raphaël itself has a lot to offer, especially for families. Known as a popular family resort town, it's full of adventure. Our Airbnb here was actually at the most amazing location. Even our cab driver was surprised and asked us how we got to know about this beautiful stay. We have also made a detailed review of this Airbnb and you can check that out in our channel. I'll share the link also in the video description. So we relaxed here for a day and we did not go anywhere because the view was so calming that we did not move. Especially the night view here is breathtaking. But the next day, we explored Saint-Raphaël a bit and found this cute viewing point overlooking the Baliff beach. The Baliff beach is located on the Mediterranean Sea and it is actually a small cove made up of red rocks and concrete slabs. We booked a cab later and went to Cannes, which is only 8.6 kilometers from Saint-Raphaël. Cannes is known worldwide for the glitz and glamour of the Cannes Film Festival, but there's much more to this beautiful destination. One of the highlights of Cannes is the iconic Palais des Festivals, where the world's biggest movie stars walk the famous red carpet. And I couldn't resist striking a pose on those very steps myself. It's definitely one of those must-do moments. When you're here, you can feel like a star for a day. But I have to say, one of the best ways to enjoy Cannes is by simply relaxing on its beautiful beaches. After a red carpet moment, we took a break, indulged in some ice cream, and just enjoyed the Mediterranean sunshine. However, let me give you a heads up. If you are visiting the south of France in summer, prepare for some brutally hot weather. The heat in Cannes was exhausting for us, and after a few hours, we were completely drained out. That's when we decided to rent a car so we could continue exploring without feeling wiped out. And by the way, if you're wondering about the best ways to rent a car in France or how to get around, we made a detailed video on renting and traveling in France too. Make sure to check that out for all the tips. On our next day trip from Saint-Raphaël, we headed to Monaco. It's only about an hour and a half away, and the drive there was absolutely beautiful. We passed through some stunning tunnels carved into the cliff, with amazing views of the Mediterranean along the way. Monaco is this tiny super glamorous country on the French Riviera. Even though it's one of the smallest countries in the world, it's known for its luxury and history. The whole place is basically a playground for the rich and famous. And it really feels like it too because everything here is really expensive. We then went to see the famous casino, the Monte Carlo, which is just as glamorous as you would expect. We didn't go inside, but the architecture was beautiful, and outside we were blown away by the lineup of luxury cars. On our third day, we decided to take a road trip to Nice, which is just an hour's drive from Saint-Raphaël. The drive was beautiful, yet again with the scenic coastline stretched alongside. We even saw cyclists on the road because of the famous Tour de France competition happening around that time. Nice was originally founded by the Greeks over 2000 years ago and later became part of France. And we specifically came here to have lunch at this famous restaurant, Plongeoir. This place is really special because it's built on a rock cliff. Right above the Mediterranean Sea, the view is simply stunning. You get a panoramic view of the harbour while enjoying Mediterranean dishes and some amazing wines. The food here was perfect and it even tasted better with a gorgeous view of the sea. One thing to note if you're planning to visit here is that you absolutely have to book in advance via their website, a month at least, and be considerate about the restaurant dress code. They might reject you as well. After an amazing lunch at La Plongeoir, we were off to my most anticipated spot of the trip. Villa Ephrussi de Rothschild in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat. This place had been pinned on my Instagram for 2 years and it was everything I imagined. A real-life Barbie mansion, all pink and pretty, it looked like something out of dream. The villa is only a short 60-minute drive from the restaurant and you can actually park right at the villa. We did not know that though and ended up parking way earlier and had to spend almost an hour afterwards trying to find a car. So a tip for you, park at the villa itself, it will save you time. The villa, Ephrussi de Rothschild, also called as Villa Île-de-France, is a stunning seaside villa overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. It was built between 1907 and 1912 by Baroness Beatrice de Rothschild, a member of the famous Rothschild banking family. She designed it to be her personal paradise, filling it with gorgeous antiques, furnitures, old master paintings, sculptures, and even rare porcelain. And let's talk about the gardens. The villa is surrounded by incredible gardens that are considered some of the beautiful in all of France. They have been officially classified as remarkable gardens of France. Walking through them feels like stepping into a fairy tale, with fountains, statues, views of the sea everywhere you look. On the fourth day of our trip, we decided to do something a little different. We checked out the local horse riding clubs nearby. Both me and my husband are horse riders, and I have been looking forward to seeing the different horse breeds in France. So after doing some research, we found a place with great reviews on Google. This place was Poun and Herbe, a family-run horse riding club. The drive there was beautiful, but also a bit unexpected. The club is in a really remote area. To add to the adventure, there was barely any cell service or internet connection. So, if you're planning to visit, just know it's a bit of digital detox and to download the offline maps in advance. The club was adorable and the horses, wow, they were so handsome. They had these beautiful mares and some of the cutest ponies as well. The club had a warm and welcoming vibe. Even though we were not able to converse in French, the girl there helped us with the English translation, and she informed us that we have to book the ride in advance through the phone number provided in the website. So while it didn't go quite as planned, but our visit to the club was still one of the highlights of the trip. On our way back from the horse riding club, we luckily found a really fun water park on the beautiful pristine Gaudrade Lake. It's called Waterworld Lac du Dramont, and they have amazing slides and offer all kinds of sports equipment from paddle boards to kayaks. We decided to take more relaxed approach and just enjoy paddling on the lake. With the mountains in the background and the clean water, it felt like the perfect little escape. My husband, on the other hand, was feeling a bit more adventurous. He took a dip in the lake, and watching him have so much fun really made the experience even better. As we were leaving, we found that someone had scratched our rental car in the parking lot. Luckily, we had the insurance. Quick tip, always get the insurance if you are renting. Things like this happen. Thankfully, a British girl and her dad seen it all. She even left a note, recorded a video of the guy who did it, and got his license plate number. She even shared this video with us. Big thanks to that girl and her dad. Their kindness really touched us. On day 5th, we headed to one of the highlights of our trip, the Lavender Fields of Provence. We booked the tour through the Waterworld, and if you're curious about the hotel we stayed at, we've already reviewed it in our previous video. Link in the description below. From Saint-Raphaël, it was about a 1.5 hour drive to Aix-en-Provence. After arriving, we took some time to relax and soak in the atmosphere before heading to our tour pickup point. The tour was incredible, our guide was super friendly, and we were lucky to be with a really great group of people. And the best part, the guide didn't take us to just one lavender field or even two. We got to visit 3 beautiful lavender fields. Each field was more stunning than the last, and the scent of lavender in the air was amazing. Walking through those endless rows of purple flowers felt like a dream. We also stopped at a little gift shop along the way where I picked up some lavender souvenirs, essence, oil, balm, and a few other goodies for friends and families. Oh, and we couldn't leave without trying something a little unique, lavender ice cream. It was surprisingly delicious and such a refreshing treat. The whole experience was just magical. If you're ever in Provence during lavender season, the tour is a must. Between the stunning fields, friendly guide, and all the little extras like the souvenirs and ice cream, it's definitely a day we won't forget. So that was all, guys, the famous spots that we had covered in south of France. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and check out our other France video as well. Until next time, bye bye, take care.